just to put some context around it, at the time also Planetary Resources and Deep Space Industries were basically making asteroid mining look like it was going to become a real thing. And they really blazed that trail. And at that time in 2017, they were still flush with cash by all accounts that you could tell from the outside, right? And so I thought, damn, like this thing is happening now. This thing that I've been reading about in science fiction that I wanted to make a reality is happening now. And I want to get in on it. And I feel like this is like the very beginning of this huge wave that's starting. And these only happen a few times in any one person's life where you have these big moments. Kind of like when the internet became a thing in the 90s. Like I was too young to do anything about that, but it felt like that again, right? And so I wanted to be out there. I took that step to say, I want to be on the frontier where where humanity is going to be expanding out into space. I didn't know exactly what I would do, but I did think of the name CisLunar Industries before I went to ISU because I had learned about CisLunar Space from that author and that series that I mentioned earlier. The website was available, so I bought it, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll use it later, maybe, And then I went to ISU, and I went there with the goal to find other people who would be co-founders with me, to do something out on the frontier of space, of human expansion into the solar system, and ideally in my mind, I was like, wouldn't it be great if we could also find funding?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not? I didn't really appreciate how hard that was going to be, but anyway, these are things you learn.